everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how I make wallpapers and use Procreate on my iPad Air 4. If you guys didn't know, I have a website and I launched it around end of January, early February. And on my website you can actually find free designs and a little bit about me and my social media, and you can it's just a hub for my internet presence, I guess you could say. So definitely go check that out if you haven't already. And like I said, free designs, so that means I make wallpapers for phones, iPads, computers for you guys to download just for fun. This was all inspired by Julia, aka Krist, this video idea, and I'm gonna put my own little spin on it. And the website was also greatly inspired by her, so definitely go check her out. I'll have her channel, this video, and her website linked down below. So I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about my supplies that I'm using, so I'm just gonna do that really quickly right now. I am using the iPad Air 4 2020. This case is by ngoc. I have the Apple Pencil Generation 2 with this sleeve. All of my accessories will be linked down below. I'm also using a Paperlike screen protector, as in the brand Paperlike, and I'm using Procreate and the current version, which is Procreate 5X. I have a whole playlist of iPad related videos I'm gonna link right here for you guys and down below that has a video on my unboxing of it, how I take notes on it, and my accessories I use for note taking and accessories for my iPad in general. So if you have more questions, definitely go check out those videos. I'm sure I've answered a lot in those videos. With that being said, grab your iPad if you'd like to draw and create alongside me, and put on some music, and let's get started.
Hello everyone, it is voiceover me. So the first kind of wallpaper we're going to be making today is for an iPhone X. I made a list on my notes app of quotes I want to use for my wallpapers, so that's what that was. And now I was selecting the background color, and I just put on a drawing guide, and I'm going to assume you guys have a basic understanding of how to use Procreate because I'm not going to go too in depth with it. But the first quote I'm doing is be a goal digger, and so I'm just messing around with fonts and making the be and digger different than the goal because I want goal to be like accentuated. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just messing around with placement and design and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing for this one. I duplicated the goal text and then I made it black, and then I put it underneath the white to make a little drop shadow effect, and here is my finished product. I'm exporting this as a JPEG as I will for all of the wallpapers, and then I just save to my camera roll. The next wallpaper we're going to make is also another iPhone wallpaper, and I'm using this brush from this creator called Pronto, I believe. I will leave the link for this brush set. It is free to use down below. She specializes in watercoloring on Procreate and stuff like that, and she has a really cool channel, so I definitely go recommend checking her out. This wallpaper was just super simple. I just wanted like a green, simple design, so that's what this one is. I didn't actually end up uploading it in the video because I forgot to, but I did upload it, so it is on my website right now. Now we're coming on to the next wallpaper. For this wallpaper, I was just doing a quick little design, don't quit, and then do it also. It was fun and I wanted to do it. I'm just crossing out the Q, U, and the NT to make the do it stand out a little bit more, even though you can already see it by the colored in letters and the not colored in letters. I've made this wallpaper previously and I want to show you guys how I made it, so I'm going to do that really quick. We go up to the Pronto brushes and we select the recycled paper at the bottom. I select this blue color, and since it's a watercolor or like water-based imitating brush, if you layer it, it'll get darker. So that's what I did here. For this next one, I did the quote, "Just enjoy where you are now," and I really like that quote and it's a nice thing to remember. I placed it in the middle, and then I want to add some more to it, so I added these like blue sort of mountain looking ideas at the bottom, which I thought were really fun, and they get darker as you go down. And then I duplicated all those mountain layers into black, and then I took those black layers and then I blurred them, as you can see here, and that makes this shadowed effect, so it gives the picture a little bit more depth and something more interesting to look at. And then I duplicated the text, made it black, and blurred it as well to match the shadowed mountain look, and that's what we have here. I also liked this design so much that I deselected the text and then I just saved it as is, so both of those are on my website as well. We're going to make a screen size design now, and that just means it's an iPad size. So it's for an iPad, and I selected this nice blue color, and I'm using the brush pen brush on Procreate that's already pre-installed, and then I'm using the quote, "You got this." And right here, I'm making sure that all the letters in got are lined up with each other so they're not disproportionate. Then I wrote this a couple times because I don't get the handwriting perfect every time. Moved it around a little bit. And then I made this blue kind of speech bubble around it. And then I duplicated this. I actually had to go back a couple steps. Duplicated the outline of it to make that black and then off center to give it a little bit more depth and something more interesting to look at. Now we're going to be making a desktop wallpaper, which is a little bit different, but I wanted to do the "You got this" same thing as the iPad one, so I just added the photo onto it and then I made the background color the same. For this next background wallpaper, we're going to be doing the quote, "Work smarter, not harder." Again, like Be a Gold Digger, I changed the fonts up because I wanted smarter and harder to stand out a little bit more. Tell me what I'm missing. Oh, I never listened to the crickets on my... And then I exported this, but I also wanted there to be a bunch of different background colors, so that's what I'm doing here. Don't ask me what my name means. On the yellow one, I want to add a little bit more color just cause, so I used this chalk brush I made by myself. I just took purple because this is complementary color, and then I highlighted smarter and harder, and then both of those versions are on my website. For this next desktop wallpaper, we're doing the quote, "Rise and Grind." I'm doing this green sort of warm tone yellow and orange color scheme. I duplicated the text and added it above, and then I combined those layers and duplicated that to make sure I got the spacing correct, and then I changed the color of the middle one and the bottom one, and I just realigned it to make sure it was all centered and everything. And then I turned off the second layer so I could erase the first layer underneath it, and then now we have this nice color scheme going here, and then we are exporting this one. And here are all the wallpapers that I made just on my camera roll.
So I just spent like probably close to an hour making new wallpapers and designs for you guys. So now I'm going to show you how I upload them to my Squarespace website. This video is not sponsored by Squarespace or anyone. I did make my website through Squarespace and it was a great experience, honestly, and I really enjoy using this platform. The first thing I have to do to get all my designs from my iPad to my computer is airdrop them, so I'm going to do that really quick. And they're all right here in my downloads, as you can see. And we're actually going to drag those into this folder I have on my desktop that's called personal brand, and that really just means my website and all of like my personal brand, pretty much. That's why I called it that. First, we're actually gonna name all of these so I know what they are. Okay, now that that's all done, I'm going to go to my Chrome and I bookmark my website, but the editing version, so like it's how I configure the pages and I can edit them. So here's my website as is, and I can view it like it is on the internet, but it is just a little bit smaller because over here on this side I do have options to edit, and I have my edit button right there. So we're gonna go to free designs, and then we're first gonna go to iPhone wallpapers because I made more of those, and then we're gonna go to wallpapers with quotes, and then this is where it gets a little bit complicated, but once you've done it a couple times it makes more sense. So we're gonna click edit, and now it makes the window a bit bigger. I'm in my gallery section, so these are all the wallpapers I have so far. I'm gonna click this little image icon, and then we're gonna hit the plus button, and we're going to upload images. We're going to drag them from here, all my quote wallpapers, and I only made 3 of them, so I thought I made more than that. And we're gonna click open, and those automatically get put at the bottom, but I like to have my newer ones at the top, so I'm actually gonna move them up as soon as I get the option to do that. Move that there, Move that there, and finally this one. Now, the previews are a square on my website. That's just how it is. My description, I always put my title as is, so if you can't read the handwriting very well, I just have it at the bottom. So that's what the description is. It's just a title. This one would be a gold digger. The link, this is how you get to the page where you can download it. Click the settings button, the little gear. We're going to click open new window, and we're going to do file, and then we upload the file. So this one was gold digger. Upload new file. But we could actually just upload all of them right now. But we're just gonna upload this one right now because it's getting a little complicated. And since I named it on my desktop, I don't need to rename it at all. And we're gonna select that one to be what we want and open a new file, and then we hit save. And then we move on to the next one and do the exact same thing, except it's glitching right now. Okay, we're gonna hit close, and then we're gonna hit done and save. So I've saved my changes. This shouldn't happen, but it did. So now I'm just gonna pick up right where I left off. Click the image button again, and then start from here. And that is how I upload my wallpapers to my website, and I will show you what that looks like on the web. Free designs, and then we go scrolling down for your iPhone, and then you do wallpapers with quotes, and you scroll down, and look at that, 3 new wonderful wallpapers for you. And so you would click this one. Like I said in the thing, I wanted it to open a new window, and so it is in a new window, and then you would right click it, save image as, and then you would do JPEG and then desktop. On the phone it's a little bit different. If you tap on it, it will bring you to a new window like it does on the computer, and then you just hold down and do the same process. And I have all these instructions written out on my website in case you need to refer to that. So that's how that works, and now I'm going to upload the rest of them. Now I'm on my desktop wallpapers with quotes page, and it's a little bit different because, as you can see, there's a little disclaimer that I don't have anything there right now, so that's going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to edit it. We're going to click the little edit button. We want the columns to have 3, I believe, and then we want it to be square, and this is different because that image was different because I wanted it to fill the page. That's why. Upload images, and I can delete that once I'm done, and this is just with quotes. We're gonna add this one, and we can actually trash this one, and then I want this to show the rising grind. We're just gonna do the same thing, and yeah. So that is going to be it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, maybe learned something, maybe drew along with me. Definitely go check out my website. Maybe I made a wallpaper that you liked and you'd like to download it. If you do, be sure to show me on some sort of social media, tag me, tweet, all the things. I would love to see it. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. They're going to be linked down below, and definitely go check out my website if you haven't caught on that I have a website. If you made it here, comment down below the little laptop emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.